Hey guys and girls, how is it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Diamond Gear with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant and having a great day. I am just cooking up a bit more bread for myself, been getting loads of bread together, and I am thinking today we're gonna go and change around our mob spawner a little bit. So I've done a little bit of work and let me show you where I've got to. So I've wardened this place off and I've used some reinforced glass along here. Now, if you don't know how to make reinforced glass, it's fairly simple. There's a couple of different types. So you have the reinforced glass here, which you need advanced alloy, which you have to put in a compressor, or you have reinforced glass, which you can use with just iron and glass, and we've gone for that stuff. So, you know, that's just in case we get a unruly minion falling in there and deciding to attack me, then it should be fine. More aesthetic than anything else, because I don't think anything can actually attack through it anyway, but hey, that's the way it is. Now, inside here, I've put down some blood-fitted stone, which is good. I've thrown down some lamps, which are nice, which are from Project Red, which look pretty nice. These are regular lamps, not inverted. For the well, we're going to be doing something today that need these type of lamps, not the inverted ones. So we need a red signal always being sent. Now I've thrown a load of red power wiring along here, and if we go out here, we've got a lever that turns it all off. Pop! See? Everything goes off, and back on again. Now the reason for this is I've gone ahead and I have changed around my Soul Shards version. So we had the original Soul Shards in, now we have Soul Shards 2, which has actually changed the way Soul Shards work a lot. So tons has changed. Before, we had the Soul Shards version in which you had to make a end star, where you had to get a glowstone block and endstone around it and such and such. I think a lot of people will be used to using the Soul Forge, but it actually changed from then, and it hanged around with the endstone for a little bit, and now it's been updated to this one, in which it's changed completely again. So we're going to use that today to maximize the efficiency of this guy. I think that's what we're going to do, yeah. So I've made this room, and basically we're going to get some of these soul cages and we're going to put them on the floor. And then we're going to allow stuff to spawn when I turn the light out, and then when I turn it back on, they'll stop spawning, which is good. There we go. Also got some invisible pressure plates down here, some of the shrouded ones. Pop, see, looking good. Alrighty, so there's a few things that we need to do first before we can get proper crack-a-lacking. The first one is going to be that we're going to need to break some spawners, because the way Soul Shards work now is very much different. So we're going to go and get ourselves some spawners. Oh yeah. Now, I'm trying to think of the best place to get these. We're probably going to go to the... yeah. Let's make our way to where I found the original spawner, which, if memory serves, was this direction? Yeah, wherever the world's loaded pretty much. I'm pretty sure it was around here somewhere. And, oh geez, we're starting to get this corruption stuff. This isn't good. This is very bad. We're starting to get taint. At least we haven't got any taint minions here yet. Yeah, we're looking alright. Oh, I don't like it. We're going to have to sort that out. Yeah, so I think around here somewhere is a battle tower that we need to get ourselves into. Here he is. Now inside here is tons and tons of spawners, and these are exactly what I am after, because now when you break a spawner you get something very special. So we're going to go break a spawner and I'll show you what we get, but first we have to deal with these guys who are going to come jumping out the window at me. Go away! Go away! Hold on, we'll throw the torches down. Should make their life a little bit harder. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's one. There's two. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Luckily, because we're a bat, you know, we can do all this cool stuff and not have to worry. Okay, right, so we'll break this. And, oh, it's easier if we go on the floor. There we go, got one of those guys. Got another one of those guys. So we've got two of these crystallized soul essence, which is great. Should we have a look at the chest? Huh, some sugarcane. Nice. Alright. And we need a few more, so we're going to grab the ones in here as well. There we go. And what we got in here? Some boutons, some pickaxes. I want your lolly experience and all these things. Cool, let's do the next lot. We need to get a fair few of these for how we want it to work. Oh, there's loads of these bad guys. Oh, we got a special one there. What has this guy got? Some sort of blindness? Come on. Oh man, there's millions of them spawning. We're gonna have to stop these from spawning. There we go. That should do the trick. And this guy is horrible, but we're gonna have to deal with him. There we go. Cool beans. Alright, let's wait for this to wear off. Then we're gonna break these guys. And this one. Cool. Oh, there's some wool. Nice. And I'm going to take all this stuff that's going to come in. Mega useful. Good times. Alright, we got 6. So we've got enough to make a few of the things that we need. So let's go and do this. We're going to go and cut down some wood. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut down some wood. And we're going to get ourselves a couple of things. So I need some sticks, which we can craft now, which will give us these. And should we just do this? Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do it out here because it's easier. There we go. Cool beans. Right, so I need some sticks, and we're gonna make firstly this guy a shadow blade. Cool beans. Now we just need to get ourselves a couple more spawners. Yeah. So I was thinking to use slime, and I decided against slime because I thought, well, slimes have a bit of a weird spawn. The way they spawn's a little bit weird. Now with the new soul shards, the version 2, it's got pros and cons for it really. So the cons are that once you make a soul cage and you put your Majigger mob in it, then you're bound to natural spawning laws. So light levels still consist, all those sort of things, biome controls, everything like that still consists with inside it. The difference is now that we can go ahead and spawn anything in the overworld, which is good. So if we get a soul shard for you know, like the wither skeleton guys, then we instantly are allowed to spawn them within the overworld. Oh man, I'm getting hurt. Come here. Alright, so we want this one. And we want this one. Oh, some bread. Nice. And some glass. I'll be having that. Okay. How many have we got? We got 6 crystallized soul essence. So let's get our first one, shall we? Should we have a zombie one? I think that's going to be good. There we go. Oh man, that sucks. So what you have to do is you have to kill an enemy with your shadow blade once you have enough crystallized soul essence, and that will convert it into a soul shard of that type. So we now have a zombie soul shard, which is great. Now the other thing as well is there is no soul shard leveling up system anymore, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you have a soul shard, you have a soul shard. The problems are though that with the old soul shards you could level them up and you could get them to avoid light levels, you can get them to avoid dimensions. Now it's just a regular spawner, so this guy I can put down in any soul cage, but he still has to be in a dark area to spawn, and all those kind of rules apply. So we've got one of those, so let's see if we can get some more. So I would kind of like these little spidery guys, so let's try and grab a soul shard for one of these. I'd rather not have another zombie one. Okay, we're gonna have a bite to eat and then we're gonna get this guy. Oh, there's loads of bad guys in there. What about this level? What have we got in here? We got Skellywags. Alright, I can do with a skeleton. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we got a skeleton one. And has that used up all my things? That has. So different soul shards will consume a different amount of the soul stones. So if we go and grab ourselves... Oh man, I don't want to keep getting these horrible spidery guys. Let's, okay, right. We got this. Alright, we got another 2. So, what do we want next? Well, we could try and get the spidery guys, I guess. We can give it a go. Did that give me one? Was that enough for one? Yeah. So we got cave spider as well. Alright, we're doing good. So we've got cave spider, we've got skeleton, and we've got zombie. Now, the last one that I want is going to be... we could just have regular spider, like that could do the trick. I don't want creepers because that's just going to be way too much effort in case it kind of goes a little bit out of hand. Or we could just get a pig one, you know, or like a cow one. They could do. Yeah, so we have something spawning. Actually, no, I'm going to go against that because we'll have that at another time, I think. Let's just get a regular spider one and then we'll call it quits there. So let's go down and get this guy. We've got, how much we got? We've got one more crystallized soul essence. So I'm hoping this is enough to just get us a regular bog standard spider. Because I know skeletons and things like that cost a little bit more. That do it? Yeah, there we go. So now we have a spider, a cave spider, a skeleton, and a zombie one. Good stuff. Alright, let's make our way back. Actually, no, we need a few more things before we can get cracking. We need another 4 of those shards. So should we try and just quickly boss out a few more of these, and then we can be on our way? I think that's what we're going to do. Sounds like a thing. So let's go up here. We're going to quickly grab a load of these. There's 1. There's 2. There's nothing worth it in there. In here, we've got more bad people. That. Okay. Ink sac. I'll have one of those. And some gunpowder. Alright, we got 4, so we got all the ones that we need. So let us make our way back home, away from all the horrible people. It's probably the worst thing we've done in the series so far is have to go get those. So many bad guys. So let's make our way back, and we're going to make ourselves... Oh, look at that. Look at that, it's eating one of the trees. Oh, that is... Did I just heard something go... What was that? What was that? Hello? Oh, maybe not. I thought I heard like a slimy thing. Oh, we're alright, I think. Yeah. We get... Oh, look, there's those bad things there. Ooh, taint flies. Alright, let's make our way back home. We're going to leave the taint for another day, and hopefully it's not going to spread to our base, and then we're going to make ourselves some of these spawners. Now, the good thing with the spawners now is that when you use a spawner in a soul cage, you do not lose it, which is great. And they all instantly have a red power receiver on them. So if you was to give it a red power signal, they will not spawn, which is great, because that used to be a high tier thing in the old soul shards. Now, you can just do it with anything. So we'll grab some iron, and we're going to get rid of a lot of these mob drop things, because we've got absolutely tons of it now. So you can go in there, you guys can all go in there, yeah, doing all the things. Here we can have these things, because we don't need them anymore. And blocks. Biological. Okay, we're set. Oh, except for you. Alright, so we need ourselves some... We're going to need some obsidian. We're going to need a couple of other things. So let's have a look. We need obsidian. We need... And if we click on uses, we can see what we need. So we need obsidian and we need iron, and this will give us the soul cages. And we need 4 soul cages. Okay, so let's see if we can bring this up in NEI and do it this way. Soul cage. Yes, we can. Cool beans. So we've got 4 soul cages. Now let's go and set these guys up, and hopefully it's gonna work. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, gotta get a bit of music on. Alright, so we're gonna set up the red power stuff first. Otherwise we'll put them down, they'll start spawning, which we don't want. Definitely don't want. So we're gonna run it down here, which I've already done, which should be here. Yeah. And we're going to carry this along. So I want this coming along here. And the first one is here. So, Okay, so first thing, let's put these in first. So we'll put you there, you there, you there, and you there. And we're going to... Oh man, that's right in the way. I don't want stuff spawning down here. This is the problem. Because we're gonna have to dig all this in at some point. Alright, what we're gonna... Alright, I got a better idea. So, if we bring it down... There we go. Cool. And we'll bring it one level down, so that way I can fill a level in when we need to. So, I'm hoping that is going to work. Should we do a test? We'll do a test. So we'll do with the one that isn't really that bad. So, zombies aren't too bad. So, pop. There we go. Yep, that's working perfectly fine. So that one is good. As you can see, at the minute it's kind of, the shard that we put in there is kind of greyish. That means it's turned off. And you can see that I still have my zombie shard. Good times. So these three still need to be used. So we're going to bring this along here. Up to there. And have we got any spare blocks? We have. Alright, we'll fill that in. And we'll bring this along the floor. Cool. Alright, I think we're set. So, let's fill these gaps in. And we need to make sure we fill in here as well. Alright, I think we've got this. So there is that. We're going to have to get more of the fitted bloodstone at some point. But except for that, I think we've got it. Now I'm hoping nothing's going to spawn in there. But if it does, this should still get it, he says. Alright, so cave spiders. Then we'll have spiders. That is spiders, right? Yeah. And we'll have scallywags. So we have a full selection of goodies. Now, one thing I've learned with these guys is that if you actually attack the minion while it's being sucked in, you still get the mob drop from it, but you don't get the experience. So that's cool. So, and we could just run here like here and stuff. But the good thing is, we now have a spawner for all of these. So if we wanted to set up some separate mob spawners to get the loots, we can do that so easily. Like, I have to admit, like, the grinding side of this has gone. Like, completely gone. Now it's just so much easier to be doing this. Now, what else do I want to quickly light this area up behind here? Do I want to light it up or do I want to cover it? We'll light it up and see how it does. I'm hoping none of the mobs are going to spawn behind here, because that could be a problem. So, let's just light this area up. Okay, we're looking good. Now we'll cover it up, which I've got some stone covers, so that should do the trick. Alright, we're set, almost. Just need to fill in the bloodstone stuff, and then we're good to go. Now, I want to get some Enderman ones, and I also want to get, it's like Pokemon, I want to get all of them, to be honest, because that is just so cool. It's so easy to make them. And with, I kind of think it's going to be harder for you guys if you haven't got battle towers installed, because that's just an instant, like, win, which is a little bit overpowered, I think. But if you didn't have it in, the best place I could probably suggest getting these guys is probably the Twilight Forest and going into one of the caves, because there's loads and loads of spawners there. Or there's the little huts around that spawn the those little forest guys, the forest skeletons, whatever they're called, mage skeletons. You can get all the things from those as well, so that's cool. Alright, so let's get some blood stained strong blocks. And we'll do this. Now, the reason we make the Shadow Blade is you have to hit the minion with, you have to kill the minion with the Shadow Blade for it to consume your soul things to turn it into a soul shard. Yes, if you kill it with any other blade, it will not work. Okay, right. We should be set. Now, it's the first time I've tried this out, so if it doesn't work, then we can amend it, but here we go. Hey. Oh yeah. Loving it. Look at all that stuff. And they instantly get taken, thrown into the majigger. Are we going to have some more spawn? Come on, do a little another spawn for me. You can see they've gone purple. That means they're active. Now remember, these work like any other spawner, so light levels are very dependent on this. Now, for instance, we have this whole area in here, like, kind of lit, that, yeah, you can see they're still spawning. Oh, he's trying to attack me. Now that's why we built the wall. Oh wow, look how much health that, oh, all of the stuff coming from that. So if you guys are wondering how it works with the type of minions, there's a few rules that will depict the amount of dark energy you can get from this. So, there's two things. The first one is the length of time the minion has been alive. So if it's been alive longer, you'll get more dark energy from it. And the second one is the overall amount of life that it has. So killing that guy would have got us absolutely tons of good stuff. So I'm going to turn it back on now, and that's going to turn the spawners off. And we should see that scallywag dragged in a minute. Once it's done this guy. Come on, do a move, my friend. Do a move. There we go. Loving it. Alright, so they've all been taken in. So now, let's get our Magitech staff. And we're going to check out the amount of energy we got from this. 4,632. Loving it. And wow, that was so easy. And I don't think, can't hear any bad guys in the wall. So I think we're good. Yeah, we filled out all under here. Yeah, I think we got this. Nice. Alright, so that is going to work so much better than our one up there. Now I'm going to leave the one up there anyway, because it's no hassle for me to turn that on. And now in theory we've already got a skeleton spawner as well, so it's not too bad. We just need to get the rest of them. So we need an Enderman one, we need a Creeper one, and then we're pretty much stocked on mob drops from then onwards. And obviously we can get pig and cow and things like that, so we can get all those. And with those, a few turtles and such, we're totally sorted. Loving it. I'm going to give it a try again, because I love this. Come on. So good. Oh wow, how much health has this guy got? Oh, he's done for. And now we have 5,272. Love it. So we can just leave this guy on. He'll keep doing his thing. We don't have to worry about it. As long as we're near it, it will work fine. Now, one thing to bear in mind with these as well, which is another little niggle with the update, is as these work and function just like any other general vanilla mob spawner, you still have to have a player nearby. Whether the world is chunk loaded or not makes zero difference. So if you have this chunk loaded like it is, because I have a chunk loader up there, and I wander off over that way, a couple of 100 blocks, they still won't spawn. So you do need someone by to do that. Chunk loaders will not help you in any way. But hey, it's fine. I can just leave it turned on while I do all my things. Loving it. Alright, so now let's see if we can implement one last thing. I want to see if a sound thing is going to work here. One of these guys, a sound muffler. So we need a note block, and we need some wool. So let's go get one of those. And then that way we can just leave it turned on and never have to worry about it. And we're going to need some wool, which we're quite lucky because I got quite a bit of it. So I got wool here. Have we got any more in here? Wool. Anybody got wool? Oh man, have I not got any more wool? That is gonna suck. Oh, there we go. Loads of wool. Good stuff. So we need redstone. We'll grab a little piece. We need some planks. We'll do this. Okay, right. Let's go throw this in the corner, out of sight and out of mind, and we should be set to go. So I'm going to go in here. And I'm thinking we're going to put it, we could actually put it underground, but let's just make sure it's going to work first. So I don't really know the radius on one of these guys, but if we throw it up here, then we're not going to have to worry about it, are we? And we can see that it's currently actually taking in some sort of sound. Okay, let's give this a try. See, it even got rid of the sound of me going through the door. Alright, is it gonna work? Spawn some things. You know you want to. Oh, I hope that's not gonna have a weird effect with those spawners. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so it hasn't removed the sound entirely, but it has most definitely muffled it, as it sounds. Great success. Alright, so that is done. So we've sound muffled that now, so we're not going to have too many annoying clickety-clacks from all of the guys inside the room. These zombies are just going to do their thing and wander around, eventually get sucked in, so great damns. And I want to quickly make sure that we're not getting any deficit while this is building up. Yeah. Now, one thing we can do, if I let some things spawn, and we'll try and give this a go. So there's a zombie, so if I hit him, is he going to drop his loot? No. Okay. Okay, so they're still dropping experience, but they're not dropping their loot. Yeah. Okay, I got this. I think I understand how it works. And we have... Oh! 7,100 of no deficit. So we're actually pretty good. I think we got this sorted. These guys are going to keep getting consumed. I got a little poison, but that's fine. And we can keep getting this up. We seem to be getting no over amount of deficit. Now, the Dark Nexus does have a 25% decrease in the removal of deficit. So that's really probably the main bad point about the Dark Nexus, except that you have to feed it souls. That's not really a bad thing, I don't think. Cool. Alright guys, well that is that for this episode. We have completely sorted out our Dark Nexus now. We've got all these spawners, we've got a load of these soul shards that we can use whenever we like, and I'm thinking of a great place to put these because I know exactly where I want to put these guys. We're going to pop them inside here so no bad people can come and take them. Pop, pop, pop. Cool. Loving it. And remember how this works. If we click on it, we can't get in. Oh no, you need my keystone. Need my keystone. Oh, there goes a baby zombie. Cool. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode of the Diamond Gear. Have a good one. And goodbye.